Humanity, driven by insatiable curiosity, has become the dominant species on Earth through continuous technological advancement. After conquering the world and striving to understand its workings, we eventually turned our gaze to the stars. Since ancient times, humans have believed that intelligent life may exist beyond Earth, and we've made countless efforts to find them. Yet many experts warn that such a meeting may not be as positive as we hope. A leading scientist involved in one of the world's largest projects to search for alien life has even stated, if we ever detect a signal from an alien civilization, we must think very carefully before responding. Professor Bales warned that any such beings would likely be far more advanced than us. And history has shown that contact between civilizations with vastly different levels of development rarely ends well for the less advanced side. A fitting historical example is the Columbian Exchange. After Columbus arrived in the Americas in 1492, the world underwent dramatic change. Up to 95% of the indigenous population was wiped out due to diseases brought by Europeans. Lifestyles, agriculture, and even world trade transformed irreversibly. New crops like corn, potatoes, tomatoes, and tobacco traveled eastward, while rice, wheat, and livestock moved west. The influx of silver from the Americas even reshaped currency systems in China. Just as history has shown, contact with the unknown brings massive, unpredictable change, both good and bad. The human quest to find intelligent extraterrestrial life has taken shape in efforts like the SETI project, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Beginning in the early 20th century, with the invention of radio, efforts intensified in the 1980s. Nikola Tesla, who invented the Tesla coil in 1896, believed that with advanced enough technology, we could communicate with life on Mars. In 1924, during Mars's closest approach to Earth, the US even promoted National Radio Silence Day to allow for possible Martian signals. In the 1960s, astrophysicist Frank Drake launched Project Ozma, the first scientific attempt to detect alien signals. Later, Carl Sagan helped establish the SETI Institute in 1984, which continues today scanning the skies not only for radio signals, but also for signs of interstellar quantum communication. Drake also created the Drake equation, a formula to estimate the number of intelligent civilizations in our galaxy. And legendary sci-fi author Isaac Asimov once said, "The universe is too big for only one civilization to exist." But if we do meet another civilization, what will happen? First, we must understand the different types of civilizations. Using the Kardashev scale, civilizations are classified by their energy usage. Earth, at about 0.75 on this scale, is just beginning its journey into space. If alien contact begins with a signal or spacecraft reaching Earth, it's almost certain that their civilization is more advanced than ours. In general, alien civilizations are theorized to fall into two main types: friendly or hostile. Contact with a civilization at a similar level of advancement would take a very long time, possibly centuries, due to the immense distances and communication delays involved. For example, even today, over 40 years after launching Voyager, we've only reached a point where signals take 22 hours to travel one way, at the speed of light. In his novel Project Hail Mary, author Andy Weir imagines such a scenario. The protagonist meets an alien named Rocky from the Tau Ceti system, 12 light years away. The two civilizations at comparable levels work together to solve a crisis, proving that friendly contact can lead to shared knowledge and cooperation. Such cooperation might allow mutual advancement, whether the aliens are carbon-based like us, silicon-based, or entirely different physical forms. But if the gap between civilizations is too wide, especially in technology, humans might appear primitive or even irrelevant. This leads us to the dark forest hypothesis, which suggests that civilizations may actively hide their existence, fearing others will strike first. A single object the size of a human traveling at 95% the speed of light would hit Earth with the force of every nuclear weapon on Earth combined. If a civilization wanted to eliminate us, they could, quickly and silently. But perhaps advanced civilizations are not hostile. Perhaps the idea that they would be is just a projection of our own primitive mindset. Human history is full of conflict and conquest. Projecting that worldview onto the universe may simply show how immature our species still is. Some anthropologists suggest we might be like the tribes of New Guinea, who had little contact with the outside world until colonial powers arrived. In response, they built mock radio towers and airstrips, trying to summon cargo gods, a phenomenon now known as cargo cults. To them, advanced technology seemed like divine magic. If an alien civilization is millions of years more advanced, they may already be aware of us, silently observing, waiting for us to mature intellectually and ethically. And when that day comes, when we finally overcome relativity and reach out into the galaxy, will humanity evolve into a species capable of cosmic cooperation? A truly advanced civilization may not conquer and colonize, but instead guide with wisdom and compassion. Yet from a biological evolution standpoint, if their history mirrors ours, they may have developed aggression too. A hostile species with near light speed travel could easily destroy Earth, perhaps by simply hurling a rock at relativistic speed. The real danger isn't just the power of such weapons, it's their untrackable speed. You'd never see them coming. Thus, the universe may be a quiet, dark forest, where every civilization hides, hoping not to be found first. If aliens perceive us as a primitive, undeveloped species, like early Americans when they met Columbus, we might be colonized, enslaved, or even harvested for resources. Let's take a deeper look at how such contact could change various aspects of human civilization. Science. Even with similar levels of technology, only a tiny fraction of information could be shared due to limits of communication. But contact with a highly advanced civilization could trigger a scientific and technological revolution unlike anything we've seen. Ecology. Earth's biosphere is unique and fragile. Alien biology could be entirely incompatible with ours, either causing no impact or unleashing devastating biological threats. If hostile aliens understood our biology, they could potentially engineer powerful bioweapons. Worldview. The belief that humanity is the center of the universe would collapse. We'd realize we're not unique. We are just one of many species in a vast cosmic ecosystem. Writer Robert King described alien contact in 5 stages. 1. Shock and awe. 2. Loss of identity. 3. Transformation of values. 4. Reassessment of science. 5. Reassessment of religion. Religion. Mainstream religions might struggle with the idea that humans are no longer special creations of God. Some might reject traditional theology altogether, while others may see aliens themselves as divine beings or founders of new religions. Ethics and law. The 1948 UN Declaration of Human Rights protects human dignity. But what about alien rights? Should beings with equal or greater intelligence be treated like animals? Philosopher Peter Singer argued that if aliens are sentient, ethical principles must apply. But defining legal rights for non-human, non-Earth-born beings will be one of the greatest legal challenges of our time. Before his death in 2018, physicist Stephen Hawking warned against contacting alien civilizations. If we meet them, the result may be similar to when Columbus landed in the Americas, which didn't turn out well for the Native Americans, he said. But in his final lectures, he also expressed hope that humanity's future lies in the stars. Humanity has always been driven by curiosity. That same curiosity now compels us to look to the stars in search of intelligence beyond our world. No matter what awaits us out there, one thing is clear. We will never stop searching. This was Midnight Journey.